That should work, I suppose, huh? About like so. That'll work. Yippee-yo. Alright, we gotta get breakfast started. What are we gonna have for breakfast today? I'm not 100% sure. Let's get this about like so. I haven't even made my morning coffee yet. Let me tell you, that's a real buzzkill. That's what I think. So, Goldie, we need to cut a potato. I know I'm gonna need gas because the grill was just about out of gas the other morning. Let's get this opened up. Sure, I suppose I better grab my can and stuff when we cook breakfast. Since we gotta keep that down there. And my lid, cover, whatever you want to call it. All like so. I still haven't even made my bed yet. Shoot. Shoot is what I say. Oh yeah, that is definitely empty. Time for a new one. These things are so handy if you have these little cans for your little Coleman. Super convenient. Thought about changing them. Nice. Thought about getting something with a hose to have a little more, but they're not that expensive, I guess, so it's not that big of a deal. Good morning. How's everybody doing? We're just getting our morning breakfast started. I haven't even made my coffee yet this morning. I haven't made my bed. I haven't done anything this morning productive. But I am having a white monster. White pineapple monster. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. And yes, I am car camping. If you're new, thank you for stopping in and taking a second out of your busy day. But I am car camping out of a sweet Toyota Prius. That's what I say. I say it's sweet. I don't know. Not everybody probably. Close that. I feel like I'm really far behind. I'm a little disappointed this morning. I don't know what I did. I did a bunch of video. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, living for Jesus. Amen. Amen to that, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm super disappointed this morning. The last couple days I was doing video and stuff on this trip that Goldie and I are on right now. And I went to look for the video. I was going to start editing a video and stuff last night. And I don't know where the video's at. Part of this weekend's trip, all the video I can't find, and part of last week's trip when I was up in Duluth along the North Shore, part of all that video I can't find it. I don't know where it went. and I'm not good with computers and technology. I'm not good with all that. I can't find any of the video. I don't know where it's at. It really bums me out because I had all kinds of video I wanted. Oh man, just super bummed out about that. But anyway, I'm gonna get breakfast going. I need to get breakfast made. I'm hungry. I got Goldie fed, and as I'm cooking and stuff, I'll be going back and forth for everybody. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, everyone. What are you making for breakfast? I'm gonna be making I'm gonna make eggs, sausage links, and then I'm gonna cut this potato up and have potato, eggs, and then sausage links this morning. Just super bummed when I went to go look for that video and start working on that video, edit video, and put it together to make something that people will watch. It was last weekend strip and start working. It's just, I don't know where it's at. I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't know. What do you do? Move on. Get over it, kid. What do you do about it now? Nothing you can do about it now. Get over it. Right? Move along, Sonny. Get over it. Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful morning. Right now we are in Dubuque, Iowa is where we are at. I was down by Muscatine, Iowa. I was down there in camp last night, or the night before, not last night I guess, but the night before we were down there at this cool little campground called Wildcat Den Campground. Really cool place. And right up the road they had like an old sawmill and stuff. That's what bums me out, because I had all kinds of cool video from that sawmill, old school sawmill that I wanted to use, and now I can't find any of that video. God, I don't know. I gotta grab my eggs. You want to come along? You can see where my fridge and stuff is in the old hot rod Prius. And yes, I'm camping out of a hot rod Prius. Good morning and God bless everyone this morning. It's a beautiful morning, and praise our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's a beautiful day. But if you can kind of see here, oh yeah, you can kind of see a little bit. If I can keep it open, keep the door open, and don't knock the camera over. I have my air fryer in here and my coffee maker. See, I haven't even made coffee yet this morning. I have my coffee maker. I haven't made coffee yet. My day is just all monkeyed up, but that's all right. Sausage, eggs. Oh, we might as well throw some mushrooms in there too this morning. Some cheese. What else we got? Ooh, bacon wrapped pork chop, but maybe I'll save that for tomorrow and have that tomorrow. I have 2 of them in there. I'll save them for tomorrow. Like so. It's not like video can just disappear. It's got to be somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. Apparently. I'm not smart enough to figure it out. And trust me, I'm not smart enough to figure it out. I'm not good with technology. I'm not good with computers. I'm just not good with that stuff. Obviously, kid. Obviously. Alright, so that's where my fridge is, along with my air fryer, and my water's underneath there in the old hot rod Prius. Let's get back over yonder now. Yeah, we're just in a parking lot this morning here. Hold on one second. Yeah, I haven't made my bed yet this morning. Nothing. I'm so far behind this morning. But we're just in a parking lot. There's a casino up over there. What is this? I don't have my glasses on. I can't see that far. But this is a casino parking lot. Nothing special. Thank you for the nice setup in the Prius. It is a pretty cool setup. And I have solar power. Like there's a solar panel there. My solar charger's here, and then there's two 55 amp hour batteries there. Then over here, give you a little quick kind of glimpse, I guess. Over here I have 8 gallons of water. I've got some firewood sitting in there. Some condiments, rechargeable USB rechargeable fans. And I need to put one of my fans away. See, usually before I do a live in the morning, cooking or do a live, I have all this stuff done. I'm just way far behind this morning. And here's my water. This is where I have my little water hookup. Pretty sweet. I have a pretty cool little Toyota Prius that the dog and I, it's just the dog and I traveling, so we just travel in a hot rod Prius. Or what I call the hot rod Prius. You might think that's, yeah, that's no hot rod, buddy. I'm not either, brother, but my husband is really good with technology. Living for Jesus. Well, I wish he was standing here with me and could help me, because, man, I don't know. It just bums me out. Be grateful God has given us another day. That's right, amen. Don't forget to say your morning prayers. I did that. I always start with my morning with a morning devotional. Read a little bit of the Bible. Always. Yeah, lost video. It's all right. What do you do? No, I don't live in my car, dude. Or do that, I guess. This is what I use for car camping and traveling. And I use a Toyota Prius. The main reason I use a Toyota Prius is the fuel economy. I have a place to live at home. I have a home base in Wisconsin. I have a home, not homeless. I just choose to travel in the old hot rod. But let's set this over here. I don't need that right away. I need to cut that tater up. Oh, I might as well grab my salt and pepper right away and seasonings. Salt, pepper. A little bit of seasoning. I almost feel like I'm a little lost this morning. I didn't make my morning coffee yet. See, that one's empty. Oh, discombobulated. I spent part of the morning. That video, I don't know. I spent about 2 hours trying to figure out where that video would have went or where it's at. I don't know. We need to cut our tater up. I am. Put that like so. Turn this. I'm gonna. A little trick. If you can see me, hello, good morning, hello, hello. But see what I do when I'm camping, so I don't cut my fingers off. I take my little cutting board here, take my tater, and set it where the handle is. That way it doesn't roll around on me. That way I can cut it down the middle a little better that way, and hopefully not cut my fingers off. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It'd be a real bummer cutting fingers off. Like so. I need to grab a napkin or a paper towel, I should say. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed morning. It's beautiful here in Dubuque, Iowa. Sun just coming up. Gorgeous morning. We're gonna make breakfast. Get my tater cut up. Gosh, I just can't get over that. I don't know. Now I know I was monkeying around because I bought a new tablet. I bought a new Galaxy tablet to use because I've been doing everything on my phone, and with fat fingers and stuff, it's kind of a pain to do it on a phone. So I bought a tablet, bought the new Galaxy 9 Plus, whatever thing it's called, and I was trying to figure out how to work my hotspot on my phone. So I have a lot of hotspot data or unlimited hotspot, whatever. I don't see. I'm not good with technology. And I was trying to put the two together, link the two together. I don't know, maybe when I was doing that this morning, because apparently you got to have a password for your hotspot on your phone, and I didn't know that. So I figured out how to do that. I figured out that the password's actually on my phone. I had to go into my phone and figure out where it is, but I figured out where it was. And maybe when I did that, I wonder if when I did that, if that video from if that stuff transferred to my tablet. See, I don't know. It's a real mystery. It really bums me out because that's my last 2 trips that I've taken. That the video is going to be gone then, and that would have been all of this week's video content that I would have put video together for my YouTube channel. That would have been this week's content and next week's content. So I had stuff for video basically for the next 2 weeks is gone. I don't know. So maybe it I don't know, maybe it transferred down there. I'm sure if somebody's watching, I'm sure they're going to have a comment, and I will get back to reading comments here in a second. I'll go back and forth as I'm making breakfast and stuff, getting the day started, but probably just going to be a lot of me jibber jawing about how goofy dumb I am with technology. But I guess I really didn't think too much. Turn this down. I guess I didn't really think too much. Maybe when I was monkeying with that hotspot, that it transferred to the tablet. I don't know. Get our taters on here. Lay these bad guys down flat. Then I can throw some seasonings on them. Soak up some of that good fake butter, you know, that comes out of the old spray can. That good quality stuff. Wish I had a bigger fridge so I could. But I can't have a bigger fridge in the hot rod Prius. That's one bad thing. Since Goldie and I travel around in a Prius, you only have so much room. And like where mine is, the old passenger seat, I took the passenger seat out so I could put my fridge and water, air fryer, and coffee maker, put all that stuff there. I wouldn't have room for a bigger fridge, so that's why I'm kind of stuck with the fridge size that I do have, but that's okay. We get by. We get by, don't we, Goldie? Goldie's just laying over there. She's hanging out, looking over in the distance. She has no cares in the world. I'm over here jaw-jacking about how I lost this video. All this video that I had. She has 0 cares. What a life. What a lucky dog. Lucky dog. Oh, beautiful morning. Let's see. Read some of your comments. I gotta go back here a little ways to see where I was. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. You got a few of them there. I thank you. Do you get told to leave by the authorities? No, I haven't. Not at this place. I haven't been told to leave. We got here. I'm gonna turn this down so it cooks a little slower so I can talk, read some comments, and talk. Better put the seasonings on. We got here yesterday. It was about 5:36, I suppose, when we got here, give or take. A little salt. And of course, I prefer ground pepper, ground salt. Tastes so good. A little pepper. But when we got here yesterday afternoon, I don't know, around 5, 6, 7, something, I don't exactly remember what time it was. The parking lot scared. He drove around a couple times. He never said anything, and I raised my hand to him like I wanted to ask him a question when he drove by the one time. He just kept driving. So, because I wanted to ask him, hey, is it all right if I camp out in the parking lot here? But he didn't seem too interested in talking with me, so I don't know. Nobody bothered me, and I slept with my windows down. I mean, I had my windows down last night with the window screens, if you can tell here, hold on. With the window screens. These are a must-have for car camping or whatever. Car or van, whatever you're camping in, if it's a vehicle that has windows, those things are an absolute must. But nobody said anything last night to me or bothered me or anything, so it must be somewhat okay to camp out in their parking lot. I'm only going to be here. I was only staying here last night and then make breakfast, and then Goldie and I are going to head out and go somewhere. Probably go home and lick my wounds. Go back home and lick my wounds. I've got a couple hours to get back home to where actually my home base is in Wisconsin. My actual home where I live is in Wisconsin. I do as much traveling. I try to do as much traveling as I possibly can, whether like on the weekends. If I'm not working, I'm traveling. I love to travel. I love to travel. All right, let's see. Where are we at here? I'll read some more of these comments and try to answer as many as I can. Oh, beautiful in Ireland. Oh, wonderful. Good morning. Welcome from Ireland. Thank you. Sling blade is showing. Good morning, William. How are you this morning, sir? Hopefully you're having a good morning still at, I think, in Knoxville. I didn't know Billy Bob Thornton made breakfast live streams. Ah, shoot, that's funny. Hey, thank you for the laugh. No, I'm hungry. Hey, you're welcome to join us. Oh, no, that's a real man. Yes, please. Fred. That's all a man has to do is change the name. One of us is going to take too much for all that cook. Love fake butter. It's my favorite. What you cooking, bro? I am making. We're gonna be making eggs, cheese. Oh, I gotta cut up my mushrooms too. Mushroom, sausage links. So we're having eggs, sausage links, and then some taters. I better cut some of my mushrooms up. So I was gonna put mushrooms in with my eggs. I love these little mushroom deals. So good. So good. So good. Liked and sub, bro. Hey, thank you, Texas Rattlesnake 316. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you for the follows too. If you follow and subscribe, thank you very much. Ernest, what am I cooking? I am making eggs and potato, some sausage and cheese. My puppy, yes, my sweet little dog, Goldie. My dog's name is Goldie, and we do quite a bit of traveling in the old hot rod Prius. If you can tell, I'm cooking breakfast out of the back of a Toyota Prius. James 235. So, hello from Belgium. Hello from Belgium. Welcome. Good morning. Thank you for watching. 9, 10, 11. What are you? Where are you in? I am in Dubuque, Iowa right now is where I'm at. We're just in a parking lot. It's a casino parking lot. Here, I'll show you. We're just in a casino parking lot is all in Dubuque, Iowa. I can't see I can see the name of it, the big letters, but I can't read what the name of it is without my glasses on. But the casino's over that way. Then there's a hotel over this direction as well. Nothing real fancy this morning, not as nice as where we were camping the other day. And I looked for a bunch of camp spots yesterday, and they were like $6, $10, $12 to stay at, but being that cheap, every one of them was full. But so Goldie and I, this is what Goldie and I travel in. This is a 2009 Toyota Prius that's been I've completely converted it into a camper. Taken the back seat out, built the platform, took the front seat out. So this is what we do. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you for the likes and follows. James is just counting. So welcome, Jen 1980 from Missouri. Thank you. Hello from the UK. Good morning. I just had lunch. Hi from Washington. Hey USA Gov, you tracking me? Well, with any luck, they're tracking every one of us. You're on a computer, so you're connected to society. And whether you're watching on your phone or you're watching at home, they can track you anyway. So basically, juicy fart lunch. Hello, Missouri from Oklahoma. I like your dog. Thank you very much. She's a sweetheart of a dog. I love my dog. I'll try to keep reading these. I know someone in Ames, Iowa. That's cool. Iowa's alright. I don't mind Iowa. Good morning, Gear Jammer. That's homemade food. Does Goldie like eggs for breakfast? I don't know. I haven't tried to give her any eggs. She might. I know she loves to eat carrots because I give her carrots and she loves eating carrots. Let's set that up here for a second. See how we're doing here. Get some of these flipped over. Oh yeah, these are gonna be good. I like them when they're a little dark like this. I'll show you here in a second. I'll get these flipped over. Iowa's not a bad state. I don't know many bad places really. The Lord blesses you with another day, no matter what state you live in. You should be happy, thankful, and grateful. Say thank you. There's going to be one day in time that we won't get any more days. That's one reason. Somebody asked me the other day, why do you do YouTube? Why do you make YouTube videos? And I guess one of the biggest reasons that I started recording my traveling and stuff like that and posting it on YouTube, my parents can see it, one. My kids can see it, two. My kids are older and stuff, but they can see it. And if anything were ever to happen, excuse me, and if anything were ever to happen to me at any point in time on any of my traveling, or if I'm at home when I'm working, because I have a full-time job. I work a full-time job. But if anything were ever to happen to me, there's always going to be video of me for my kids, for my parents, for my family members, just for people in general to remember me by. It'll always have video for them. That's one of the biggest reasons I started doing YouTube. That, and I enjoy recording my content, and enjoy recording it and sharing it with you guys, because not everybody gets to get out and travel, man. There's so many beautiful places in the world to see. You need to get out and travel as much as you can. Or at least that's what I say. Get out and travel as much as you possibly can. Alright. Now that's how I like my taters. This is how I like my taters. I'll show you. I like them I like my taters when I make them a little crispy like that. How do you all like them? No, I just took a regular potato and cut it up is all I did. Nothing fancy, and threw some seasonings on it. How's everybody else like their taters? About like them? I love them like that. Whenever it cuts mushrooms up, save these for my eggs. My taters will be done. They won't take too much longer. Oh, I need to throw some cheese on there before I take them off. And melt some cheese on them so we have cheesy potatoes. Who doesn't like cheesy potatoes? Delicious. Who doesn't like cheese, honestly, right? Cheese is friggin' awesome. I love cheese. Man, I'd eat cheese 7 days a week if I could. If it didn't, you know, completely bind you up so you don't take a big old, you know. I would eat cheese every single day. Love cheese. I think I'm going to do one more small mushroom. I only have 2 eggs. I'm almost out of eggs. I'm down to my last 2 eggies. I was hoping today, as Goldie and I are venturing our way back home, because tomorrow I have to go back to work. It's Monday, so it's back to work Monday, you know. And then next weekend we'll go travel somewhere. I try to travel as much as I can if I'm not working. So during the week I gotta go home, unfortunately. That should be enough. Let's move this, get these back covered back up. Oh, I'm so missing my coffee. I haven't made my coffee yet. We're gonna have to do that here once I get these. God, it just bums me out about that video. I don't know where it went. If you were here when I started this live, basically all my video that I have for all the content that I've recorded, video content, whatever you want to call it, for last weekend's trip and then this weekend's trip, I don't know where it's at. Can't find it. And I know I was recording video because I hit record. No clue. Super convenient. Collapsible bowls. I use these. They're so nice for storage. I'm gonna throw my taters in there. And I'm gonna put my sausage on. Get that started, and I'll be able to throw the eggs on. But these little containers are so convenient. Is that still on? Can't even tell. Oh yeah, it's on. I can see heat rising. Now, before I do that, I'm gonna throw a little bit of cheese on there over the top of them taters. And I forgot my plate. I took some stuff out of my car last week when I got home to wash it and clean everything up. And I forgot to put my plate back in. Otherwise, I'd actually be using a plate. Maybe this little weekend car camping adventure wasn't meant to be, apparently. Throw some cheese on there. Then when I throw my eggies on it, that'll help finish melting it. There's that. Yeah, throw some cheese on there. Oh, what do you got going on? Oh, it's just somebody in a scooter, Goldie. Just somebody on a scooter. Yeah, throw a little cheese on there like so. Let that melt. I'm going to throw the lid on. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for the likes and follows and stuff. I greatly appreciate that. God bless you all. Thank you for the person that said that. I'll be back to read your comments. I'll be back just in a second here. I gotta do some more cooking, and then I'll read your comments and comment to them myself. Throw the lid on that. Keep that stuff warm. Throw some of that good old fake butter back on there. Smell like so. Oh yeah, doesn't that smell good? It's got to be healthy for you. Throw some sausage links on here. I think I feel like having 6 sausage links this morning. That's what I think. Get them bad guys started. Then I'll be able to throw my eggies on. This can go down here, like that. This little swing table, I added this about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago or whatever. Now, so convenient. I just made it out of like galvanized piping and stuff. I think I got like I think I have like $12 into making the whole thing. Maybe 10, 12 bucks, something like that. Let's get that on there. Let them cook for a little bit, and then I'll throw the eggs on. I think I can finally, I'm gonna make my coffee. Let's see, I think I'm gonna make coffee here shortly. What do we got going on here? Yeah, dog's just hanging out. Dog's just having a good old time. One day, something like that might hit you. That's why it's so funny. You've never gone through stuff like that. Yeah, Orlando. You're invited to the car cookout anytime. What kind of car am I working with? I have a Toyota Prius. Is what I do my car camping in. This is a 2009 Toyota Prius. I got my window screens on yet. See, when I started my morning, I was just behind the 8 ball completely. I didn't make my morning coffee. I haven't done. Careful with the caffeine. Jason's channel, the hot rod. Yeah, buddy. That's the hot rod Prius for sure. Yes. Car camping is just homeless. No, I'm not homeless. I have a job. Not homeless by any means. I have a full-time job. I have a home. I have a shop. I have a business. I have a big building. I have a bunch of stuff. I'm not homeless. I choose to travel. I choose to travel in a Toyota Prius for one reason: fuel economy. Plain and simple. It comes to fuel economy for me. With everything that I have in here, with my 110 amp hours of battery, with all my clothes, with everything I have in here, air fryer, coffee maker, I still get 38, 39, pretty consistent at 38 to 40 miles a gallon every time I stop and get gas. Every time, never fails. Never fails. I appreciate saying something about homeless or whatever, or car camping is just homeless. It's not just homeless. This is what I choose to do it in because of the fuel economy. What vehicle has this much room and can fit what I have in it that gets 40 miles a gallon? There's not too many of them. And do you realize in a Toyota Prius, for the guy that said homeless is whatever, from the dash to the back, the front of the dash to the back where the door closes, there's 9 feet of room. Take the seats out, you know how much room that is? There's plenty of room for a person to sleep in it, plus extra. And trust me, there's plenty of room in a Toyota Prius because I do it. I do it and I like it and I love it. I do. I really enjoy it actually. I have a lot of fun doing this car camping stuff. This winter, last winter, I was in Florida. Stayed in Florida over the winter. Did my car camping and I stayed in my car. I stayed in my hot rod. Like Jason's channel, he had said the hot rod. He commented the hot rod. Jason's been in my live streams before. Thank you very much for coming and watching again, Jason. I appreciate that. But Jason said the hot rod. It is the hot rod. That's what I call the old hot rod. The Prius. I call my Prius the hot rod. It is a hot rod if you ask me. I haven't seen a Prius set up the way I have mine set up. Now I've taken ideas from different people on YouTube that have Priuses and stuff, like Nikki Delventhal. I think Delventhal is how you say her last name. I copied a bunch of stuff from her, and her one video explained, like, when I built this one out, I didn't record none of it, and I should have, but I never did, but whatever. But I copied some of her stuff. I mean, I've taken ideas from different people and different van lifers and just different people on YouTube that I enjoy watching, and I kind of like, oh, hey, that's a great idea. I'm gonna steal that from you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna take that from this one and take that from that one. Like this, I seen this was on one of Bob Wells, Cheap RV Living. If anybody, I'm sure you've heard of Bob or have watched maybe one of his videos. If you do like van life or car camping, Bob's a pretty well-known gentleman. But he had a lady on not too long ago that he did. She has a car and a van, or I mean a car and a camper somewhere out in the desert in Arizona somewhere. And she had this in her car, but she was like in a Toyota Camry, so it was in a different location. I'm like, hey, that's a great idea. I didn't even think of that, using that galvanized piping to put in there. She had hers up here further in hers, but either way, that's nor here nor there. But I took that idea from her because she had something like this for cooking and storage, and I'm like, hey, that's super slick and convenient and easy and inexpensive. Well, that's how I ended up with this shelf. And let me tell you, I'm glad I did. It's so handy. Because before, when I would cook, I would cut my food and stuff on top of here. Well, I do that when you got this, you know. Throw some mushrooms on top of my eggies. Oh, for sure. Should we take a look and see how it's looking? How the sausage and eggs are doing? What do we got here? Oh, yeah. The sausage links, and wait for my eggies and some mushrooms. Put that on there, let that cook for a little bit. Then I'll read some comments. I am definitely in a bad spot because it's hard to see the screen. Let's see. God bless dogs. Oh yeah, I love my doggo. I love Goldie. She's a great dog. She's just over there sleeping. Goldie. Her ears moved and that was about it. She's a sweetheart. Oh, there I can see the screen now. Now I can read it. Car camp is just homeless. Let's see. Living life to the fullest. Absolutely. Living life to the fullest, Orlando. Yes, you're invited, Orlando. I answered that. What kind of car are you working with? A Toyota Prius. I'm actually probably guarantee you might not need coffee with that monster. Yeah. Jason the hot rod. Yeah. Let's see here. I like the black on black. Thank you, Ford fanboy. I appreciate that. The black on black. Yeah, I think it looks all right. I thought it looks better when I put the tires and rims and stuff on. At first, I didn't have a lift kit in the Prius, but I put a lift kit in it, in the black on black, and then when I put that lift kit in it, it makes it look so much nicer. It really makes it look really, really nice, actually. Let's see. Yes, I did say a lift kit, a Prius with a lift kit. You don't see a whole lot of them every day, do you now? I'm gonna rinse my cutting board off and get that dried and put away. And then I can read some more comments here. Let's see. Good morning. Is that Michael, Hunting and Adventures? Hello, good morning. For real though, you shouldn't want Java, monster, mean bean. Frank, you live in Dan says it looks like you live in it. I don't live in my Prius, no. So you're homeless. Duck Gaming. No, I'm not homeless. I am not homeless. I have a full-time job that I work. I have a home where I live in Wisconsin. I have a house. I have a commercial building. I have a nice shop. Nice big shop. I'm not homeless. This is what I do. Excuse me. This is what I do for fun. Just like that. That stuff's done. This is what I do for fun, the car camping. I enjoy traveling. I love to travel. And for me, at my age, being young, I'm still young. I'm in my 40s. I'm in my mid 40s. 40. Yeah, I'm in my upper 40s actually, now that I think about it. You don't think about that every day, but I'm actually in my upper 40s. Isn't that a buzzkill? Now we got our taters. Got our taters in here with melted cheese. Now let's throw our eggs in there. I'm gonna set that down there. Now I'm gonna put my eggies in here. Then let's see how this turn out. Oh yeah, that's not too terribly bad now, is it? Throw the eggs in the bowl. We're just gonna have a bowl of goodness. Since I don't have my plate, I forgot it when I left. When I left the other day, I forgot to bring my plate. Oh, for sure, that's gonna be delicious. Let's take a look. I mean, come on. It's just a hodgepodge of stuff put together, you know? In a bowl, at least. So we have our sausage, we have our eggs, mushrooms, then underneath the eggs, we have potatoes. And then we have the hot rod Prius that I do my car camping out of with my dog. So you're homeless. No, I'm not homeless. Sup, Agent 34, good morning. He's living his dream. Get yours. I am living my dream. I absolutely love this. Thank you, Jason, for saying that. I appreciate that, my man. I absolutely love doing this. If I could do this full time, I would 110% do my car camping out of this Prius 100% full time if I could, but I can't. So I don't. Let's throw a little more cheese on top of here. And then we can put my mushrooms and sausage and cheese back away. Then I can close, I'll put the cover back on and melt that cheese. Oh, I should cut all of them up. You know, that is a good idea. Why didn't I think of that before I throw that on there? I know what I'm going to do. That needs to go up there. This needs to go over here. We need to get organized here a little bit better. I'm going to cut them sausage links up. I was just going to leave them in there like that, but I'm going to cut them up so they're smaller pieces. Put this away. Away, but that's all right. We can wash it again and put it away. I am going to cut my sausage links up before I eat them. That is a great idea. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Right? Hot. Yo, Gabba Gabba, that is hot. Well, what was your first indication it was going to be hot? Stupid, that it just come out of the pan? Well, there you go. We're going to use that little towel. I'll get these cut up and get this put back in there so it can melt the cheese. Then I'll come back and read a bunch more comments from you guys. Thank you for the comments, the likes, and the follows. I appreciate that, everyone. If you've chosen to follow Goldie and I, we certainly appreciate that. She would say thank you. I know she would. If my doggo could talk, she would certainly say thank you. I appreciate it, so thank you. I appreciate that. That going back in the pocket. Oh, man down, man down. At least it stayed on and go onto the ground. Oh, that is way better. That is definitely better. Look at that now. That's way better than just leaving them whole. Having them all cut up like that. That's so much better. Now I'm going to throw my cheese on there. Throw the cheese on. Like so. Throw this lid back on. You know, clamp this bad guy down. And let that cheese melt. Oh, that's going to be delicious. Isn't it, Goldie? Close that. Nice. Let's see. Read some of these comments here. Mobile home dock on Sunday. You just need to go closer to that football stadiums. Yeah, I wish. Ducking. I have a mobile home that is not on mobile home. Well, that's cool. Duck Gaming. Thank you, Volkswagen. With 40. Matt, nice. Prius dude. Yes, Dan. Uncle B, cooking from your trunk. Wow. Yes, I am cooking from the hatchback of my Toyota Prius, if you would call it a trunk, I guess. Whatever you would call it. My Civic gets 40 miles a gallon. I spend $30 every 2 weeks to get back and forth to work. Jason's channel. Yeah, see? Super convenient. The fuel economy. So far on this weekend's trip, when I left, I filled up gas on Friday, and I put $25, filled my tank, and I'm still on that same $25. In the first place we went was about 5 hours, 5 hours from home. I'm still on that original tank of gas that I filled up on $25. To me, that is super, super cheap entertainment. Cheap entertainment for the weekend to go do some car camping somewhere. Oh, the first night I spent $12. I spent money on camping. Usually don't pay for camping. I typically always try to look for free camping spots. But this weekend I spent $12, which isn't terrible. That's not that expensive, really. But generally I always try to do it for free. It's all about the fuel economy for me. Fuel economy is so important, and the Toyota Prius is super reliable. They're reliable vehicles. Toyota, period, are reliable. Toyotas, Hondas, Flames on it. Oh, Paula, hi, hello. Pamela. Is this looped? No, this is not looped. 30 can, that's mint Jason's channel. 30 can last for over a month. Heck yeah, man. This setup is sweet. We have a Toyota probably planned to deck out like yours, but with a queen bed. Oh, a queen bed, that'd be mint. With the fridge beside. Yeah, you gotta have a fridge. I know a lot of people do their car camping and stuff without a fridge, and they use coolers and Hey, if that works for you, you do you. And if that works, when I first started, because this is my second Toyota Prius that I've actually done this in. The first one was definitely trial by ear, and about 25 remodels later, I bought this Prius. And after my first one, I pretty much had everything set up. I knew how I wanted to build this one out when I did it, compared to how I did my other one and started and then did a remodel and then did this and then added this and then, you know, converted this and kept changing things around. I pretty much did most of that on my first one, really. All right, let's put this stuff away. I'll put this away and then I'll be back to read some more comments. But a fridge is a must. I have a fridge in here, and I run everything off a 2,000 watt power inverter. You know, that runs my fridge, my coffee maker, my air fryer. I mean, that runs everything for me that I need anyway. Fridge is important, but if you only have room for a cooler, you need to get ice in. You gotta use what you have available. Not everybody has a fridge available. Not everybody has the room for a fridge either. I know when I first started, in my first Prius when I started, I was using a cooler. That's what I did start with, was a cooler. And then over a little bit of time, I added the fridge. Just, whether you're new to the car camping or van camping, van life stuff, they don't give stuff away. So over time, I would add this, and then I would buy this, and add this, and add that, and add this, and add that. A little at a time, and then all of a sudden, bam, you'll have a complete setup, and you'll be ready to do some camping, cheap camping on top of it. Affordable to do this kind of camping. Well, let's see how this turned out now. Oh yeah, that's not shabby, huh? Should we take a look-see? Now that the cheese is melted, that ain't shabby. Now we can have a bite of this. And then I'll be back and read some more comments and see how this is. Try to get a little potato, egg, sausage. Try to get a little bit of everything in it. Cut some of that eggy up. Oh, for sure. Check out. That is super duper good. With the egg, the sausage, and then the potatoes. I had the potatoes on the bottom. Oh, that's super good. With the cheese and everything. That is definitely 2 thumbs up, for sure. That's super good and cheap. I mean, the most expensive thing is the cheese. Potatoes are cheap. The sausage links were cheap. Eggs are cheap by the dozen. Yeah. Mushrooms in there. Now that is a well-balanced breakfast for me. I eat pig or cow about every meal. Well, not every meal. At least once a day I eat a pig or a cow. Whether it's ground beef, a steak, a pork chop, bacon, sausage. I like eating pigs and I like eating cows. They're delicious. Oh, for sure. That's so good. That was so yummy. I love it. That was sweet. All right. Gnarly. Love the swing tray you have. Thank you, Tracy. Good morning, Richard. Good morning. This is the state. What is the state you are in now? I'm in Iowa now. That's where I'm at. I'm currently in the big town of Dubuque, Iowa. No, this is looped. No, this is not looped. No, it's not Oregon. Is it supposed to be dark? Why is it day? Not supposed to be dark. If it is, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not sure why it would be dark if it is. I mean, it would go right along with the issue I'm having that I can't find my video that I recorded from the last 2 weekends' travels. I mean, maybe it's dark. Yeah, Goldie will growl at people. She'll let me know when there's people close by. Not all the time, but for the most part, she'll growl at them, bark at them. She's a good watchdog. She hasn't let me down yet. Goldie's a sweet dog. Absolutely love that dog. Keep checking out. I want to catch up. William, you sound like a Homer Simpson. Sorry if I do. I don't know what to tell you. It goes along with the issues I'm having. I can't find my video. My videos from this weekend I can't find. I can't find my videos for last weekend. And last weekend stuff was supposed to start going up this weekend on Monday from last weekend along Minnesota's North Shore. And I can't find that video. I don't know where it's at. And I don't know. It really stinks. William says, what kind of... Oh yeah, there's somebody. Get him, Goldie. Watch him. Watch him. She don't like bicycles for whatever reason. People on bikes, even when we're at home where I live, I let her in the yard. I just let her in the yard and roam around, because I keep a collar, a shock collar that it beeps and vibrates and shocks her if I need to. I keep on her when she's outside, but bicyclists will go by or whatever. If they go by the front yard on the sidewalk, she'll run right up the old sidewalk. Especially if I'm not out there to beep her, because typically about 99% of the time I can just beep her collar and she'll turn around for me. But she'll run right up to the bike. She won't bite anybody, but man, for whatever reason, them bicycles, they really get her going. William asked, what kind of work do I do? I do restoration work. So I do like firewater mold stuff is what I do. Firewater mold cleanup. Car camping or car living? Car camping, Brian, CFW. I have a home. I live in Wisconsin. I have a home. This is what I do. If I'm not, excuse me. If I'm not working, I'm out traveling in the hot rod. What I like to call the hot rod Prius. Now, maybe you don't think it's a hot rod, but it's a good time for me and Goldie. I know that. Right, Goldie? We have a good time. We certainly have a good time. In the old hot rod. Yeah, if you're new and just kind of joined, I'll show you a little bit. I have 8 gallons of water there, coffee maker, air fryer. I got some wood up there that I picked up because I stayed at a campground so I could have a fire and stuff I didn't use. Well, I'm not going to leave it behind. I'm just going to bring it with. My little water spigot over here. USB rechargeable water spigot. Keep some of my condiments over here. Ketchup, mustard. Some USB rechargeable fans. I have my window screens on now because Well, when I got up early, real early. Spent most of my morning trying to find where that video, all my video and stuff went. I don't know where it's at. Oh, I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. And I don't know a lot with technology. I want to move into my Jeep. Oh, for sure. The chronic connoisseur. The chronic connoisseur. There's a bunch of people that I watch on YouTube, like Adventure Time Louie. she's a person out of Canada, a lady out of Canada. I think the BC area, I believe. But excuse me, she lives in her Jeep and travels out of her Jeep, and she's got a really, really cool setup. So if you don't know a lot of, I can't remember the other ones. There's a couple of them I follow on YouTube that live out of their Jeeps, but man, excuse me. Woo. Woo, buddy. Wow. That's what I was waiting for. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, the sneezing buckets. But I was saying, the chronic Adventure Time Louie is her channel. She lives out of her Jeep. This guy is strange. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. We're all strange in our own way, man. If you didn't realize that, I would say then maybe you're strange. I'm thinking about running away from home. I'm 37. Well, there's no better time than now. If you're feeling froggy, leap. Don't be scared. Punch fear in the face. Punch fear right in the face. Thank you, Gregory. Keep pushing forward. Thank you. Is it for it running away from keep running? Heart attack at a bowl. Oh, for sure, heart attack at a bowl. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the likes and follows and comments. I appreciate it. I try to read as many comments as I can. I get behind at some point in times, and then I just kind of like I start over. I go to the bottom. What do you do when you get the bubble guts? You chill in McDonald's. You get the bubble guts. You better go find a gas station. You better get to a gas station fairly quick. And if I didn't read your comment, I'm sorry. I get behind sometimes a little bit when I'm eating and cooking, and then I'll just go to the bottom and start back over. So if I missed your question, I'm sorry. You can certainly ask it again, and hopefully I will see it and I'll read it and answer it or comment to it. I'm going to eat some more of this. So good. Might as well get some of this stuff put away, huh? Sitting around. Boy, that sun's coming out. She's going to be a warm one today. Holy buckets. Pretty, not too many clouds in the sky. Well, good thing. Goldie and I are going home today anyway. We're only about 2 hours, I suppose, from home, 2.5 hours from home, maybe, give or take. Maybe a little further than that. I'm not even sure. We'll be going home this afternoon. Got to get things cleaned up so we can get them put away. I'll get this cleaned up and wiped off and put away, then I'll come back and read your guys' comments and comment back to them. Again, thank you very much for tuning in and spending a little bit of your day with Goldie and I. If you can see her over there, she's just laying in the grass, chilling like Bob Dylan with her gold filling, you know, just hanging out, enjoying life. Get my grill put away, then I'll be back and read some of your comments. I haven't made my bed yet. Still haven't made breakfast, or haven't made my coffee. So far behind this morning. All discombobulated because I can't find any of that video. I don't know where it's at. That really monkeys my day up, you know what I'm saying? That really monkeys my day up. That was 2 weeks worth of video stuff. And that stuff was supposed to start coming out tomorrow. Because I got up early this morning and was going to start editing video for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I don't have that video to edit. I don't know what I'm going to use for. I'm going to have to repurpose some older stuff that I still have. I don't know. That really bums me out. Oh. Maintenance guy or security, one of them, I don't know. I need to figure a better way. This bums me out. Let's see, I'll try to read some of these comments. I'd ask to mod, but you don't have haters in this channel. I don't know even how to be a moderator thing. I don't know how to do that, man. William, you said it was restoration, some kind of fire cleanup. Yeah, fire, water, mold cleanup I do. Is it good work to pick up? I don't know, I've been doing it for over 30 years. I've been doing this work for over 30 years, so I enjoy it. I enjoy helping people. So I enjoy it. I don't know, you might not. I mean, if you're looking for a job, you could probably go to about any restoration company across the United States, probably anywhere that you're going to find a restoration company, anywhere that you do find them, and probably get a job. I mean, shoot, at the place I work, we're short-staffed. I mean, I know a couple other people that have restoration companies and they're short-staffed. I mean, short-staffing is a problem. There's plenty of people to work, it's just people are lazy and don't want to work. And that is a fact, man. People are lazy. I was brought up and raised at a different time. Get your A to work, shut your mouth, get to work. I don't care to hear your problem, get to work. I remember hearing that. I remember hearing that before from people. Shut your mouth, get to work. But in a long-winded way, William. You could probably find a job doing the same thing I do. If you enjoy helping people, it's a fun job. A really fun job. If you enjoy that. Good morning, Delaware, Orlando, the cheese gods approve. Oh yeah, you gotta have cheese. Excuse me. Oh yeah, you have to have cheese. Haven't even made my bed yet. Man, it's so depressing. I need to make coffee. I've been talking about making coffee, I don't know for how long. Let's make some coffee. I'll show you how I make coffee in the old hot rod. In the old hot rod Prius. I'm gonna drop this down, so just hold on a second. And drop this one down. How's that? Does that look all right? About like so, I think. You should be able to see it, I think. But I'll show you how I make coffee in the old hot rod. I can put that away. That's my air fryer. Got my little plastic jug that I always use to refill. Then between these two marks, that's a full cup of coffee. So I just dump my water in the top like so. And get her down between these two marks, and it's right above there, so that's where I'm going to leave it for now, because I'll use, once my coffee's done, I always put a little cold water in it to cool it down. So I like to drink my coffee. I don't like to sip it. I want to drink it. I want to drink it now. Move my candle. Keep a candle in there. Oh, we got to go to my garbage bag. I know it's just coffee grounds. You could probably just dump it in a parking lot, but I'm not going to do that. I don't like that. It's kind of messy when people do that. So I need to grab my bag. Hopefully the door doesn't knock the phone camera over. Oh, it's gonna. Shoot. Let's see if I can hold on to that. Alright. This will work. Now I can kick this back open. Then I keep my coffee up in here. Up in the front glove box. And I'm trying a new coffee this time, or today, this week. I picked up this Jim Beam bourbon flavored ground coffee, bourbon vanilla, natural and artificially flavored Jim Beam coffee. And I gotta say, it's actually pretty good. I was kind of shocked because I picked this up at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. And if you've been in my live streams before or whatever, I try to do my car camping and my traveling on the cheap. So I buy a lot of things from the dollar store. Well, the $1.25 store. But I pick up a lot of things there because it's cheap. And I picked this coffee up there the other day for $1.25 for this bag. How many? It's 4 ounces. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but this will be my third cup of coffee I've made out of it for $1.25. I've had 3 cups of coffee already. But I put my coffee grounds in there, and that's just, you know, one of those little refillable filters instead of using like a K-cup. That's just a refillable one. Put that bad guy in there, close that lid, bam, hit that button. In a few minutes or so, we're gonna have coffee. This is just a cheap single cup coffee maker. Say that 10 times, yippee yo. Yippee yo. That's gross, sorry. I don't know if you heard that or not, but it's not as gross in your nose. And like I said, I keep my coffee in my front glove box up here. Bam, just like that. Now we wait. We hang out. I can kind of make some of my bed. Here's my pillow I need to put away. Get some of this kind of done while I'm waiting for my coffee. Get this cover blanket pulled up. Yeah, that was just a cheap coffee maker from Walmart is all. You know, like 20 bucks or something stupid. Nothing expensive. My candle, you're probably wondering why I have a candle where my coffee maker is. If you've seen my live before, what I do is with the candle, I take a clay pot that I've put 2 holes on each side, and then I put a hole on top of the clay pot for airflow to bring air in and up, but it heats that clay pot up, and that clay gives off all kinds of heat, and I'll put that right on my fridge, like right here, and put that clay pot on there. Keeps the car nice and warm all night long. I think the lowest I've used that clay pot to heat my car was like 20 degrees. Yeah, I think it was like 20 degrees Fahrenheit or so, 15, 20 degrees. Somewhere right in there when I was up northern Minnesota doing some car camping. Because Goldie, we like to make our way out and about and do some car camping all over. Just gotta wait for that bad guy. Oh, this might completely change my day because my day has been just don't know. It just hasn't been, it has not been a good morning to say the least. When you can't find all your videos, you don't know where your videos went that you've recorded over the last 2 weeks or the last 2 trips that I've went on I had. Where'd the videos go? How do they just get up and walk away? They don't just get up and walk away. They are somewhere. How do you find them? I just don't know. Oop, there she goes. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the coffee is just starting to come out now. These little things are so handy. I probably have about 15 of them laying around in the car all over. I use them all the time. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to change my whole day. You know what I didn't do this morning? Put deodorant on. So, you're welcome. I know. I'm sure I stink through the phone. You can probably be like, geez, man, when's the last time you took a shower and put some deodorant on, you stinky SOB? Well, I just did. Oh, yeah, she's almost done. This is going to be delicious. This coffee is going to completely change my day. It's going to make everything 500 times better now. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. Then I usually throw a little napkin because I probably take it out before I need to, but that's all right. And then I like to throw a little water in there right away so I can drink it right away. About like so, because that's where the cup is full. We need to refill my water. The nice thing with the way I have my car set up for car camping, if it's raining, because this has happened before, I don't always cook out of the back, but if it is raining, I can use my air fryer and cook my food up front. But if it's nice out, I try to cook outside. That way I have my water right here and everything. I can get to my water spigot and I can cook and do everything I need. If it is raining, I can do that all inside because I can get to all my cooking utensils behind me. I have access to them from the inside of the car, and I did that for that reason. In case it was raining, I can access and cook food inside if it does rain. because when I did my first Prius build out, in my first Prius, I had the access to all my cooking stuff was out the back of my vehicle. And with it out the back of the vehicle, I'm gonna move the camera up. With it out the back of the vehicle, when it rained, I was pretty much screwed for when it came time to cook my meals. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh shit, it's a Prius. Heck yeah, it's a Prius. How's your doggo? Good, dog's doing good. Goldie's doing good. We gotta give her a little more leash, apparently. It'll come undone. Goldie's doing excellent. Goldie's a super duper good dog. She's my baby. Thank you everybody for the likes and follows. I appreciate it. This streaming stuff allows me to talk to myself and nobody was the wiser. Pepper. Why don't you buy a minivan? Gear jammer. Gear jammer. Why I don't buy a minivan? Fuel economy. Everything plain and simple for me, and I've said it before, comes down to fuel economy. I get between 38 and 40 miles a gallon with everything that I have in here. It's 38 to 40 miles a gallon every time, no matter what. It just comes down to fuel economy. Reliability. This is being the second Prius. I've had zero issues with the first one and zero issues with this one. Knock on wood. But we gotta have some coffee. I've been talking about having coffee for about probably an hour and a half. We gotta have some coffee. Man, that's good coffee too. That coffee was from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. The Jim Beam coffee at the Dollar Tree. That's A plus, my friends. That's good for $1.25. And this is the third cup I've made from them coffee grounds. That's cheap. I love it. I love being cheap. I love being frugal. I'm so frugal. I can get $1 to stretch about 3 weeks. Oh, that's good coffee. I like that. I'm gonna have to go back to the dollar store. I'm gonna have to go back to the Dollar Tree and buy more of that stuff. That's good coffee. I like it. That was the Jim Beam brand of coffee. All right. Car camping. You live in there? No, I do not live in my Prius. I have a home where I live in Wisconsin. I have a home. I have a building. I have a shop. I have a house. I have a place to live. Goldie just texted me and said she would rather have a minivan too. Gear jammer. That's funny. Goldie just texted me. Madison checking in. Nice, Madison. I live in the La Crosse areas where I live. In the La Crosse, Wisconsin area. Goldie texted and she wants a minivan. That's funny, Gear Jammer. Thank you for the laugh. That's good stuff, my man. Thank you. Shoot, that was funny. They used to have a Honda and a new Deadpool. I used to live in Madtown. Nice. Used to live in. I have a voice. I am a human. I have respect. Not too far. Not far at all. VIP membership only 122. Nice. Oh. Yes, it is a beautiful morning where we're at. Goldie and I are in Dubuque, Iowa, where we currently are. Aren't we, Goldie? We're in the big town of Dubuque, Iowa. Shoot. Terrible. But we stayed at a... I don't have my glasses on, so I can't can't read what it says, but it's a casino. Yeah, I can't see what that says without my glasses on. But there's a casino here in Dubuque. If you're from this area, you've been to this area, you probably may have been here or you're familiar with it. But there's a casino here in Dubuque. We stayed here last night. We camped out in the parking lot last night, didn't we, Goldie? That is good coffee from the Dollar Tree, man. The Jim Beam brand of coffee from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, buddy. Super duper good. Like I said, this is my third cup I've made from that. For $1.25. Get out of here with your cheapness. Why are you so cheap? I like that, yeah. I've had other people ask me, why are you so cheap? Me being cheap allows me to travel a whole lot more. Being frugal allows me to travel. You want to be cheap? I'll show you how. And that $12 cup of coffee every morning. Go to the dollar store. Buy coffee and make it at home. I do not understand people. I do not understand people that go to the fancy coffee shops, per se, spend $5, $6, $7 on a cup of coffee or whatever they cost every day. Oh yeah, somebody will probably say, "Oh, you're drinking a Monster. Them are expensive." The white pineapple Monster, dollar store from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. So it's cheap. I don't understand the people that go to them fancy coffee shops every day or a couple times a week. Spend $20, $30, $40 a week on coffee. That's just douche. That's just stupidity. Straight stupidity is what that is. And if you're somebody that does that, you're dumb. Yeah, I said it. You're dumb. You probably have a whole. I don't even. Yeah, I better shut my mouth. I'll get ranting. I'll get ranting about something. I better just shut my mouth. You know, you ever hear that? Just keep your mouth shut sometimes. I better shut my mouth on that one. Said enough. Don't want to offend somebody. Oh wait, I don't care if I offend you. Sorry about your luck. That's your problem. If you get offended, it's not my problem. That's your problem. Oh, that's delicious. Yeah. For $1.25, the white pineapple, give it a try. If you have a Dollar Tree in your town, in your neighborhood somewhere, where you're at or where you're around, I would recommend it. Let's see. Speak your mind, bro. This is your channel. Thank you, Dragon. Monster is the worst you can put in your body. Yeah, well, breathe the air, Tony. That's pretty bad, too. I don't know. Eat the food. What'd you eat for breakfast? Where'd you buy it? Well, read the label and see what's inside it. It's terrible for you, too. So, yippee-yo. Eventually, you just got to pick your battles. I try to eat healthy, eat vegetables, eat meat, eat healthy. Everything's bad for you in one way or another, man. I mean, what are you going to do? What do, right? But I'm just happy that I finally got my coffee this morning. Jeez, I needed this about 2 hours ago. I really needed this. Yeah, dollar store coffee. Yeah, dollar store coffee for the win today, man. Let me tell you. That is so good. I need to... Oh, here we go. Oh, it is up all the way. It's just the sun. Have a hard time seeing the screen. It's so sunny. Just don't get caught. Seems like a good guy. Thank you, Andy. Lower, slower, Delaware edge. Why won't it let me like the stream? Operator Slice. I don't know. If you do give it a thumb and a like, and I appreciate that, you know, and if you've given Goldie and I a follow, thank you very much. I certainly appreciate it. Oh, my dog has a great life. She just travels around with me all over. Tony, did I buy my Prius? No. Did I buy it new? No. I bought this one with about 200,000 miles. Andy Edgerton, nice. I'm from the Wisconsin La Crosse area, actually. I hang out with Brent and Goldie on the south of the earth people. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Yeah, seafood, eat it. What is her breed? I'm not sure. She was a rescue dog. I'm not. She looks like the way she stands, like she could have a little pit bull in her, but I don't know. I know she's a great dog. She'll be 3 here pretty soon, I think. Yeah. She'll be 3 coming up. I've had her just over 2 years. She's probably one of the best dogs I've ever had. Her and I can go walk around and I can leave her off the leash. She don't need to be on the leash. She'll stay by me, go walk. She's a super, super good dog. Definitely one of the better dogs that I've ever owned. Aren't you, Goldie? Hey. Say hi. Oh. There's somebody over there. Somebody over there, Goldie. She lets me know. She'll let me know when there's people around, that's for sure. She's a good watcher. She's a great, great dog. I love her. Dogs are very loyal. No matter what, you're having a good day, bad day, it doesn't matter what kind of day you're having. You get home, that dog's tail's just back and forth, you know. Dogs are always happy to see you. Oh, gotta pee. Gotta tinkle. Dogs are excellent. Dogs are super, super cool. I love my dogs. Okay, my people from... She's security detail. No, they're word. What up? Hawk Daddy. 024. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Aaron. I love it 1,000%. Thank you. Am I doing any, Jason? Am I doing any fishing today? I was gonna maybe this afternoon when I get home. Oh, Jason, do you want to be a moderator? You're in the comments and can read things. I figured out how I can add somebody as that. You seem to be in the chats quite often. I figured out how to do that. I might go fishing this afternoon. Basically, long story short, Jason. All right, let's see if I can do it again. Add as a moderator. There. What's this say? Can manage blockware. Can review and remove chat and hide that. I think that's it now. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. I think now you're a moderator. I don't know. Does it tell you if you are? I don't know. Oh shit, not Jason. I think I did it right. I'm not 100% sure if I did it right or not. I think I think I did. You'll just have to let me know, Jason. Goldie, she's keeping an eye on everything for me. I suppose I can finish making my bed now. I haven't done that. Oh, I'm so happy to have my coffee though this morning finally. Goldie, what are you doing, honey? It's just a leaf. Oh, for sure. That's delicious. Dollar store coffee. Just delicious. Oh, let's see here. Chillin'. What's good with you? Oh, Goldie and I are just relaxing this morning. We just made breakfast a little bit ago. Made some eggs and sausage. Eggy, sausage, potato, cheese. It was pretty dang delicious. Now I can move that back over yonder. You can see a little bit of the old hot rod Prius. The hot rod Prius. That's what I have her named as, the hot rod Prius. And let me tell you, she's a hot rod. All 4 cylinders, buddy. Bing, bang, boom. What an idiot. Now, if I was watching somebody's live stream and that's what he did, I'd probably think that to myself when he's doing bing, bang, boom. I'd probably think, well, this guy's kind of an idiot. I might have to watch him for a little bit. See what this dummy does next. Ah, shoot. You can't laugh at yourself, man. It's a tough day if you can't laugh at yourself and have a good time. Oh, delicious coffee. I think I'm going to be done eating my eggs. It's pretty good. I don't have too much left, just a little bit, but we'll leave that right in that bowl. Snap that lid on. So convenient having these foldable Tupperware cook thing, not Tupperware, but these bowls that fold down for camping and travel. For Goldie and I, car camping, this works so good because they don't take up a lot of space. I have a whole bunch of these in the Prius, in the old hot rod Prius. Come on. Throw this in the fridge. Then I need to do some dishes. I should do my dishes. That fan is charged. All my fans are charged. Recharge. Throw this in the fridge. Yeah, maybe I'll go fishing this morning. Just hang out. Goldie and I need to make our way back home since tomorrow's going to be the beginning of a new week. Beginning of a new week means going back to work, unfortunately. Well, we need to wash dishes. So, let's wash some dishes, I guess, huh? I'm going to turn the camera, and if you're new, you can see how I do dishes in the hot rod. In the old hot rod Prius. Come on. Got my dishes up here. Oh, I need a little soap. I have a question. Where do you think I bought the Palmolive dish soap? If you said the dollar store, you are correct, my friends. The dollar store is where it's at. I'm telling you. If you're looking to be frugal and cheap, the dollar store is it. Well, that door's going to stay open. Well, how handy is that? That's going to stay open. Now, put a little soap in that one. That's going to be my main washing dish. Put that on top of the car. And hopefully with any luck I'll scratch the pee out of it, you know? You feel me? Gonna add a little water. And proceed to wash dishes out of the hot rod Prius. About like so, huh? Nothing like doing dishes in a Toyota Prius. Well, like so. And I'm thinking about changing this, but I'm not 100% sure how. I wish it came out just a little bit further. I think I might change it, get a hose, put a hose on here, so then I could have the hose come out a little further to rinse stuff off out here further, maybe. I don't know. But I've been thinking about doing that. Better add a little more soap. Why not? It's from the dollar store, it's cheap. Add a little water, since this gets all greasy from that sausage. That, and I haven't used any soap to wash this in the last 2 or 3 cookings, so we better clean her up with some soap finally. Wouldn't want to not have it sanitary. That would be terrible not to have that like that. Oh, I'm getting on myself. Some motorcycles. Some motor scooters. Wonder where them kids are off to. I could go home and ride motorcycle today too. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That would not be a bad idea. I've got a motorcycle sitting in the garage. Go out boating today too. I've got my boat too. So people that say that I'm homeless and living out of my car, I'm not homeless by any means. I have a nice Harley sitting at home. I have a boat. Nothing special. Just a flat bottom. Just a flat bottom with a little 25 horse Evinrude on there. That the dog and I go out fishing and go hang out on the mighty Mississippi River. Look at that. Now let's rinse this bad guy off. Yeah, see, I think having a hose on here would be kind of helpful, to be honest with you. But maybe not. I don't know. It works the way it is. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Didn't somebody say that one time? Like, yippee-yo, bop, shebang? Yippee-yo, bop, shabam? You know? Didn't somebody say that one time? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It seems to work all right the way it is, so maybe I'll just leave it alone. It would be handy having a little hose on there. Then I'm holding the pan with this, trying to have the hose, and then on and off. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Just something I got to think about. You're always, if you're somebody that does car camping or van camping or camping in general, you're always thinking of different ways to try to make things better or more convenient or a little more user friendly per se, right? About like so. Plastic's coming off. Well, that's got to be healthy for you. Get some of that plastic in your food and eat it. That should be pretty good. Pretty good stuff. And about like so is how we get that stuff washed up. Oh, Better do my fork. I didn't do my fork yet. Better wash this bad guy up and get him put away. Thank you everyone for watching and joining and taking a minute or 2 or 3 or 5 out of your day and joining Goldie and I as we made breakfast this morning, car camping. If you're new, thank you very much for taking a second of your time. Because everybody's time is valuable. So if you took a second out of your schedule to watch me, I thank you. Like so. And that, I keep a fork and a spoon up in my middle console. Because if it's raining and I have to eat up front in the old hot rod, hopefully you've seen that. My screen's dark as heck, I can't tell. Hopefully you've seen that. Jason's channel, I'm back. Welcome back, Jason. So that was just a little demonstration of how I do dishes in the hot rod. In the old hot rod Prius. Now we need to put this away. Get things kind of put away. And then get my window coverings put away. It'll be time for Goldie and I get things picked up, get my bed made. Be time for Goldie and I to take off, I think. Alright, so in the hot rod Toyota Prius, if you know anything about the Toyota Prius, the back panels, the back fenders on both sides, they have a storage container. The storage area, like on this side, is where the car battery is. Well, I took the original car battery out and put two 55 amp hour AGM batteries on this side. Then on this side over here where that storage is in the fender is where I keep my cooking pans, pots and pans. And it's not the most convenient, I'll admit, it's not the most convenient because I gotta move this every time, but they store in that spot right there and they're out of the way. And when you have a small spot like I have in a Toyota Prius, a place for everything and everything in its place. If you haven't heard that saying, get used to it because I'll say it a lot. Place for everything and everything in its place. Easy way to stay organized so you know where your stuff's at all the time. Alright, let's see. Do I got another? I need to put my knives away. I need another napkin. Finish cleaning up breakfast. Finish our cleanup. Breakfast. Grab another napkin or a paper towel, I should say. That's definitely one thing I go through a lot of, paper towels. That is for dang sure. No, when it comes to paper towels, I don't scrimp out and I don't buy them at the dollar store. That's for sure. I actually buy good ones. Them are well worth the money of buying decent ones, that's for sure. Clean my little cooking area up here. Sometimes the grease, like from that sausage and stuff when I'm cooking, it'll get on the side. So clean this up here too. Cost of doing business in a small confined area like a Toyota Prius, right? Alright, now I need to take my window screens off, put that stuff away. Now these are a must-have for the car camping or van camping or where are you? Let's see. I am in Dubuque, Iowa is where I'm at. Thank you, Aaron, in Iowa. Yes, I'm in Dubuque, Iowa. Is that a vape necklace? It is a vape necklace, yes. It's a lanyard on the it's just a lanyard on there because I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I quit that, I don't know how long ago I quit doing cigarettes, and I use one of these, but it is on a lanyard. Instead of putting it in my pocket all the time, I have it around my neck. Where am I from, brother? I'm from originally born and raised in Minnesota, but currently I live in Wisconsin, and I've lived in Wisconsin for about 14 years now. 13, 14, 15 years, something like that. Let's see. All right. I am from Iowa. Yes. All right. I think I'm caught up. Hopefully, I've answered everybody's questions. I try to answer them if I can between doing what I'm doing. But we can put stuff away. Put my pillow down there underneath there. That over for my bed. So the bed can get made. These window screens, if you don't have them, I would highly recommend having these. Super convenient. Have your windows down. We had the windows down all night long. It was good sleeping weather last night. But they just go around your window, the door frame, you know, slip them over, and away you go. Works slick. They work great. Then my black window covering, the black window covering that I have up here, I'll show you one second. This black window covering that I have, that's just a cover. I picked this up at Walmart, and you're probably not going to find these down south, but I picked this up at a Walmart. I think it was a Walmart in the automotive section. It's something that we use up north. Frost guard, it says on it. I just turn it over so it's all black on the other side, so it's just all black, and it really blacks everything out on the car at night. But that's what I use to do the back window, to cover the back window. And then I just fold it up and put it in my storage container that I keep it in. Fold this bad guy up. Nope. Shoot. About like so. Like this. Okay. And the window screens, everything goes inside of there in this little plastic container. Once I get them all packed in here, I'll show you what it is. Works great. Got my front screen. Man, it'll be about time for Goldie and I to take off, won't it, honey? We'll be able to take off and start heading for home. Start heading for home and call this weekend's car camping adventure a wrap. Unfortunately, it's going to be a wrap. Unfortunately. And the bad part about this weekend's camping adventures, all the video and stuff I took from Friday, Saturday, I don't know where the video's at. No clue. Same with last weekend's video. I don't know where that stuff's at. And I didn't notice it until this morning. I didn't notice that for whatever reason it wasn't saving it, or it saved it and it put it somewhere and I can't find it. But I didn't notice it until this morning when I went to start editing video. So I got up this morning about, I don't know, it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning when I got up. And I went to start editing video this morning, and no video. So like last weekend I was up along Minnesota's North Shore, all that video that I was going to use for this week, because usually what I video, I put out, I'm usually a week behind or so, give or take, about a week behind from where I'm actually at to where the videos that are being posted come out, typically a week or so behind. But I don't know where any of it's at. I don't know where it went. Freaking clue where it is. So everything that I recorded from last weekend, boom, gone. Everything I recorded this weekend, no clue where it's at. Zero clues. Well, we didn't find that out until this morning. I started working on videos for next week. Edit video and put stuff away, put stuff together for next week. Found that out. Let me tell you, if there's one way to start your day, especially if you do video, you're making content on YouTube, putting stuff out on YouTube, if there isn't a better way to start your day than waking up and going to where your videos typically are, or where they always are, or where they've been since you started doing YouTube. You always went to this one location and your videos were always there. And then you wake up this morning to start doing that, you go to that particular location, and you know what's there? Nothing. Huh. So I had like 5 or 6 days of videos recorded and saved up that I was going to start going through for next week's content to put out on YouTube, next week's videos to put out. That is one way to start your day. Let me tell you. That is one way to start your day. What do you do? Peed and moaned about it already enough on here. I guess you don't want to hear about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm a flippin' idiot. And I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not the best when it comes to computers. I try though. I try and I try to keep learning. So hopefully I'll figure out where the videos and where that stuff went. Or where it's at. It's gotta be on my phone. It's gotta be somewhere. Because I recorded it. I shot the content. Shot the videos. I know I shot the videos because I was there. All right, I think we got our stuff all picked up. Screens are off. Garbage is all bagged up. Read and see what we got going on. No, he doesn't. Do you live in your car? No, I do not live in my car. Thank you, Jason, for commenting on that. Oh, I am new here. Is this a van life channel just with a Prius? Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like a van life channel, but with a hot rod Prius. I do everything out of this is a 2009 Toyota Prius that I do my hot rodding out of. That I do car camping, van life stuff. Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is, my friend. What's the big thing about being so poor and broke that you have to live in a small, grumbling like car? Mike, I'm not poor. I'm not homeless, and I'm not broke. I have a full-time job. I have a house. I have a commercial building. I have a nice big shop. I have a garage. I have things in life. What do I do for work? I do cleaning and restoration work. I do fire, water, mold cleanup. And I've been doing that job for 30 years, 30 plus years. That is my full-time job. I'm not a full-time traveler. I'm a weekend warrior for about 8 months out of the year. 7-8 months out of the year, I'm kind of a weekend camp traveler. Winter times I go south. Like last winter I went to Florida for the winter. I think I went for 4 months. I think I was gone for 4 months to Florida. This winter I'm going to Arizona this winter. I've never, in all my traveling, I've been to 49 out of 50 states. The only one I haven't been to is Alaska. And there's some things out west that I haven't seen. I've been through the states and stopped in some of the states, but I've never had a chance to actually stop at the Grand Canyon and tour around the Grand Canyon. So that's one thing I'm going to do this winter. And I'll probably take off for Arizona, December, January, somewhere in there, and take 4 months off, 3 months. 3 months for sure I'll take off probably before I decide to come back to work. Maybe 4. I don't know. Just depends how I feel. Depends what I feel like doing. Who knows? So that's what I do for a job. When I'm not traveling, I do have a 40-hour work week, just like most people. What is the destination? The destination is going to be head for home today. I'm about 2-3 hours from home, right in there. Aren't we, Goldie? Aren't we, honey? We're only a couple hours from home, aren't we, baby? Head for home today. Don't really need to be home until, well, I don't need to be home until tomorrow morning. I don't have to work until I think 8:30 tomorrow morning. I mean, I have all day to go dink around. I probably better go tour around since I can't find all that video. I probably should go tour around and find some stuff to do today so I can record and have stuff that I can post for people to watch on my YouTube channel. I don't know what I'm going to do for them. I don't know. Son of a... I just don't know. Shoot. Morning. I just don't know. Where do you use the bathroom? They call me creeper. Jeez, that's quite a name. Mold cleanup is hazardous to your health. Yes, mold cleanup can be hazardous. If you don't have the proper PPE, it can be very hazardous to you. Where do I use the bathroom? Well, I'm parked I'm in a casino parking lot, so if I needed to go in and really use the bathroom, I could go in the casino. It's just, here, I'll turn the camera around for a second. Oh, I don't know, it looks super duper dark on mine, so I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but up over that way is a casino, so if I needed to, I could go in and use their bathroom. They're not going to know the difference if I'm somebody that's gambling or just using the bathroom. I could do that if I needed to. There, we'll get turned back around. I can hardly see the screen. So if I miss your question or I miss something, I'm sorry. Beautiful Goldie dog you got there. Looks like a sweetheart. Kathy, thank you. She is a sweetheart. She's my little baby. She's my baby. We have a lot of fun. Goldie and I traveling around. We travel quite a bit. Last winter I took her to Florida with me. Let's see, where has where have Goldie and I traveled to? I'm gonna move the camera back here a little bit. Where have we traveled to? So we've been from, let's see, well, I can't say that. I was going to say anywhere from basically Minnesota down to Texas and go east we've kind of been, but that's not true. Because we went to South Dakota early this spring, went out to Mount Rushmore, went out to Devil's Tower. So we've been to South Dakota, a little bit of Wyoming there, but almost pretty close to basically from Minnesota down to Texas. If you followed Interstate 35, you could say is kind of the corridor, and go east. Her and I have traveled to so far that I've taken her with me. Now myself, I've been to 49 out of 50 states. She hasn't been that far, done that much traveling yet. She'll get there eventually. And the only state I'm missing, one state, and if you've watched my live streams before, you know what state it is. It's Alaska. And I'm working on trying to put something together to go to Alaska. I'd like to take a trip up to Alaska. Everybody you see up in Alaska, everybody you see their content from Alaska, it's so beautiful. It's so pretty up there, pristine. I would love to go up there and see it. But man, there's been some videos I've seen from different YouTubers that have been up there recently, and some of the people leaving their garbage behind, you filthy pigs. I don't understand people that just throw their garbage out their door or out their window. Well, who the F you think is going to pick it up, stupid? I mean, you go to the gas station to get gas, right? So why don't you take your lazy ASS when you're at the gas station, pick some of your trash from your car. And I've never been to a gas station that doesn't have a garbage can. I've never seen one. And if you've seen one, you're going to have to correct me, and I apologize. But I've never seen a gas station that you can't find a garbage can at. That's just me. When you're getting gas, clean your garbage out. Don't throw it out your car or leave it along the road. You filthy pigs. You gotta, yeah, whatever. Worthless. That's worthless, people, in my mind. You're worthless. If you throw your garbage out of your vehicle, you're a worthless person. Period. And I said it, I'm sticking to it. Somebody should, if you're somebody that does that, somebody should take you out back, put you right over their knee, and just beat the living A out of you. Be like, okay, now you can move along, sir. Maybe that'll teach you a lesson, because apparently your parents that brought you up didn't teach you to be respectful. So you're not only a piece of ASS, so are your parents a piece of ASS. You feel me? I was taught to respect things and respect people's property and throw your garbage away and pick up after yourself, and wherever you stay, try to keep it as clean as you got there or cleaner. Like when I go to different car camping spots or campgrounds or wherever the free places I stay, when I take Goldie on walks, I'll take an extra bag, whether it's a bag from the Dollar Tree or a Walmart bag or something like that. I'll bring an extra one or two with me and pick up garbage along the way, because I'm not a piece of S. I gotta pick up other people's garbage because they have that much lack of respect because their parents were a piece of shiz. A shiz with a Z, you feel me? I suppose I could put that rant now. I'm sorry that you had to hear that, but just too much trash in this world. Too many trashy people wreck it for everybody else. It only takes one to wreck it for everybody, you know? Lack of respect. Lack of good parenting. If their parents would have just instilled in them a little respect for other people's property, it'd be a little different. But when you have shitty parents, that's what you get. Shitty people and shitty kids. Excuse my language. All right, with that being said, I think Goldie and I think we're going to get out of here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for the likes and the follows, the subscriptions. I thank you for that. And if you hit that bell button, thank you very much for hitting that. Goldie and I appreciate it. I'm not exactly positive what I'll have coming out next week for content because I can't find where those videos are. I did something. I can't find the stuff that I recorded from last weekend, being up in northern Minnesota, along Minnesota's North Shore. I can't find that content, the videos. The stuff from this weekend, I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. I know I recorded it because I hit record because I used my phone. I hit the little red button and the timer was timing. And then when I stopped, where it put the videos, where it moved them, where they used to be, I went to that spot and, well, don't you know, they're not in that spot. So I don't know what I'm going to have coming out next week for things to watch. But if you have watched, I thank you very much. Thank you for the likes and the follows. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening to a little bit of my rant. Sometimes I rant about stuff that'll piss me off, basically. The lack of respect that people have nowadays. It just irritates me to no end, man. Just irritates the living F's out of me. But I think we're gonna get out of here. I got everything put away. Window screens are down. I just gotta grab Goldie, put her in. Get her picked up, get her stuff put away, disposed. About like so. Yes, thank you for watching and following along. And oh, there it goes. Jeez, I thought my little retractable leash was quitting working and it wasn't going to work anymore. Oh, hi, Goldie. Hi, honey. Did you come say hi? You come say hi to everybody? Oh, they like you, Goldie. They love you. Say hi to everybody, honey. She's a good dog. You want to get in? Come on, get in. Get in. Get in. There you go. There we go. Now she's loaded and ready. She's a little more agile than me. That's for dang sure. Pick up her food and water. Water dish is full. I need to find a garbage can. I have this garbage bag and I have one other bag of garbage. Or I need to go to the gas station and fill up. I don't need gas yet though. I was going to see if I could get all the way back home. I think I might be able to get back home with what I have for gas. And I was going to try and figure out how many miles I put on this weekend. Because when I left home Friday, I don't know, midday, mid-afternoon after work. And I filled up and I put $25 in gas. And I've been driving around Friday, Saturday, and then today, the last 2.5 days basically on $25. That is one main reason I travel in the Prius. That is the main reason. Is the fuel economy. Whoop. It's just tough to beat that fuel economy, you know? You feel me? All right, I'm going to end this here. Thank you guys very much for watching and following along. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you for the likes and the follows. Goldie and I appreciate it, don't we, Goldie? Say, yes, we do. I wish she could talk. She's my best friend already, but man, I wish my dog could talk. That would be awesome. All right, everybody, you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. I certainly appreciate it. We're going to get things wrapped up as we get the tripod put away. Goldie's in the car. She's ready to go. Aren't ya? You ready to go? Should we go for a cruise? Where are we going to go today, honey? Who knows where we go today? We'll find out. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate the likes and the follows and the subs, everyone. Goldie and I are going to get out of here. We're going to leave this beautiful town that we're in. We're in Dubuque, Iowa right now is where we're at, and we're going to get ready to take off. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a blessed Sunday. God bless you all.